Hey you guys, this is Ion and I'm not possessed anymore, yay! There's been a lot going on in the Spire lately, so without further ado, this is Wizard Weekly episode 10, so take a seat and get ready for some news and humor from around the Spiral. 10th anniversary edition, just kidding, it's the 10th episode. Let's start with the big news today. Test Realm opened its doors last week to all members, and it's definitely brought the big guns to the show this time. As anticipated, KingsIsle has finally released the 5th and final world of the Morganthe story arc into the Test Realm. Chrysalis, a broken and war-ridden world that has made home for Morganthe's army, has made its way into the path of our wizard's adventure as we go undercover to discover and destroy Morganthe's plot to conquer the Spiral. Chrysalis has been split into two parts, with the second part being released early 2014. With the first half of the world being released, the level cap has been raised to level 95. Odd number, I know, because 95 is odd. You know what I mean. The level cap has been raised, so that means new gear, spells, side quests, and everything in between. Besides the wonderful scenery and the music that this world has to offer, there's a storyline chock full of amazing content, and it's definitely worth the wait. You must be level 90 to enter this world and have completed the Speaker of the Dead quest at the end of Azteca. The new world has also brought a host of new battle mechanics for the game. First off, we have a new thing called companions, and I say that loosely because I'm not too sure what they're really called. These companions aren't your normal type of minions you can summon. Occasionally, these helpers will aid you in battle, but with stats. They may give a damage or resistance boost to assist you while questing. These companions only show up during the corresponding quest, so don't think these critters are going to help you win your next PvP duel. Another big change that has been brought to the game is shadow magic. It's been said that Bartleby advised Ambrose not to teach this dangerous type of magic due to its sheer power, but who cares? We're learning it anyways because what happens in Chrysalis stays on our decks for good. Shadow magic is a complex and confusing type of magic, in which you cast certain spells to obtain various stat boosts for 3 rounds. If you don't obey the rules of that specific shadow spell, you will be dealt backlash damage, so be careful. You can train shadow magic in Chrysalis, and I've heard obtaining access to these spells is quite a challenge, so good luck. The next major update in the Test Realm is the ability to tour houses. The magical Morella Windspa has opened shop in the Commons and is ready to show off the creativity that all you wizards have to offer. Now you can have your house displayed for all to see. Finally, people can take a few moments to appreciate all the hard work you put into decorating your house without having to beg your friends to come take a look-see. You can also rate houses that you visit to reflect how much you loved or hated each house. There is also a leaderboard for the top rated houses. Oh, and don't forget that send all away button. Huzzah for housing updates. Other important additions coming to the Spiral are gardening updates and new tournament types. There's a new gardening title added for you plant whisperers out there who are ready for new challenges. You can now gain new growth and pest repellent spells, along with new pests to exterminate and plants to cultivate. Have fun, gardeners, now it's time for PvP. New tournaments with special restrictions have been added to the arena. Tournament types such as speed tournaments and old school tournaments are now open for dueling, and include handicaps to spice up the dueling experience. These tournaments are at the normal price of 499 crowns for members, 849 crowns for non-members. Get those decks ready and duel it up. We have only just begun to scratch the surface of these new updates, so if you'd like a more in-depth look at what the Test Realm has to offer, I suggest checking out the update notes that I've linked in the description for your convenience. If all of this news still isn't enough for you, I have one more juicy tidbit worth noting. The prehistoric bundle is available for online purchase at Wizard101.com. This bundle includes several prehistoric prizes such as the 2-person Scarodactyl mount, the Baby Dactyl pet, and the Scarodactyl treehouse, complete with daily gifts for you to enjoy. Get this bundle for $29 over at Wizard101.com. Now that the news portion is over, let's move on to the segment of the show where we talk about the latest Wizard101 Central tournament news. There isn't too much going on in the tournament section this week, but look for some tournaments later this weekend. Stay tuned! This week we have a special shout out. This time it's not a blog or a shop, but a film produced by Prince Daniel called The Dark Tidings. This is a fully voiced film complete with real wizards speaking lines and special effects thrown in here and there. This is a creative and lengthy film, so sit back, get some popcorn, go to the thread linked in the description, and enjoy. For today's Letters from the Spiral segment, we have several exciting questions. This first one comes from MintyPop99, who asks if KingsIsle will ever make a console version of Wizard101. Realistically, I'm thinking no, since they are an online computer company and that's what their technical team specializes in. A more likely scenario might be if another company makes their own version of a Wizard 101 for gaming consoles. Good suggestion. Our final question for today comes from Prince Daniel, who asks if I'll ever host an interview on the show. Here, let me ask my script editor. Hey, Grim.
Oh, hi, hey, yeah.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up?
I wasn't sleeping, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
What's up? What's up? How's
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Well, nice interview. Okay.
Okay, night.
Well, after that awkward note, in all seriousness, though, it might be a possibility, but don't expect them in the near future. Well, that's it for this episode of Wizard Weekly. Thanks for 10 great episodes of Wizard Weekly, and I hope to see you for many more. See you later. This has been an Ion production brought to you by CentralForums.com.